evening and welcome to another exciting package of BOI Impact. I am Hadiza, Olaosebikan. Tonight's program will feature one of the many low-hanging fruits of the partnership between the Bank of Industry and the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. In the next half hour, we shall bring you progress reports on the implementation of aspects of the federal government's 10 billion naira cassava bread scheme. Whilst the fund is designed to cover the entire cassava value chain from tuber cultivation to bread baking, the sum of 4.3 billion naira that was earmarked for value addition is being managed by the Bank of Industry. Please recall that a few weeks ago we reported on the commissioning of a cassava flour production plant owned by UMSAL Nigeria Limited by the Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina. Here are highlights of the commissioning of UMSAL that happens to be one of the many beneficiaries of the Cassava Bread Fund. Impact crew was in Ayede, Ekiti, where the factory is located.
What you are seeing here is being replicated in 20 different places soon. And I want to really say that I'm very proud of you, Nobex, for what you've done in making this happen. I want to also show my appreciation for Nigeria's local bank, Bank of Industry, for the excellent work they've done in making sure that this actually came to pass. Congratulations to you. But more than anybody else is the entrepreneur himself, Pastor Femi Salami. I congratulate you on behalf of the President. I congratulate you for your vision, for your commitment, for your passion, dedication to seeing this through. It's my prayer that this factory will grow from strength to strength. It's my prayer that you will go also from wealth to wealth. Right from here, I know that the bread, cassava bread, is going to take off because of what I see here in Ekiti State. And therefore, on behalf of His Excellency the President, President Goodluck Jonathan DCFR, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who made available the Cassava Bread Fund to make this happen, I dedicate this particular meal to the glory of God and for the benefit of Nigerians and all mankind. God bless you all. Congratulations.
Welcome back from the cassava flour production plant in Ekiti, which is one of the many cassava flour processing mills that are springing up across the country with the joint support of Bank of Industry and the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. The output of the cassava flour plant is blended with wheat flour to produce composite flour used for the production of cassava bread by master bakers. 20% of the composite flour is derived from cassava. The whole idea is to produce what we eat and reduce our heavy dependence on imported wheat flour. The Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, recently in Abuja handed over some baking equipment such as flour mixers and baking ovens to a number of master bakers in the country. The ceremony was witnessed by many operators and stakeholders in the cassava value chain, as well as those involved with the implementation of the cassava bread scheme. They included Mrs. Bisi Ajayi, BOI Zonal Manager for North Central, who represented the bank's Managing Director, Chairman of Honeywell Group, one of the many producers of the composite flour in Nigeria, Oba Otsudeko, the MD of Golden Penny Foods, cassava farmers and processors, master bakers from across Nigeria, and as I said earlier, many other relevant stakeholders in the cassava value chain were present. Stay tuned as we bring you the highlights of the ceremony. Happy viewing. Within a few months of the landmark official commissioning of the composite cassava flour processing plant in Ekiti State, another giant step was taken in the implementation of the Cassava Bread Fund with the handing over of baking equipment to master bakers in Abuja. The ceremony commenced with a welcome address by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, architect Sonny Echono. His speech gave a good grasp of the potential benefits of the cassava flour bread initiatives, while at the same time highlighted the important roles played by two of Nigeria's important development finance institutions, the Bank of Industry and Bank of Agriculture, in this process.
The Bank of Agriculture is to oversee the primary production in which small-scale farmers will be supported to cultivate up to 29,500 hectares of cassava for production of 590,000 metric tons of cassava roots, targeted to produce a high-quality cassava flour. The small and medium enterprises, in collaboration with the Nigerian Cassava Growers Association, have supported farmers to cultivate between 2 and 4 hectares each across the cassava producing states to achieve the 29,500 hectares in the 2014 planting season. This will ensure sustainable supply of cassava roots to the SMEs that are profitable to the farmers and also to the processors. The Bank of Industry, on the other hand, will render equipment support to the master bakers and the SMEs. In addition, the SMEs will create low-interest loans for their working capital. The bank has completed the due diligence on the SMEs and the bakeries and have offer letters are currently being distributed to the beneficiaries, of which today we are witnessing a part of the milestone result. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Cassava Bread Fund is an intervention fund, and the process is completely participatory. The master bakers and the SMEs determine the types of equipment best suited for them, and the BOI finances. This has removed normal contracts from the process for the beneficiaries to derive maximum benefits from the fund and also get value for money. This is an innovation by the Ministry of Agriculture, and this is the way we do our business.
The Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, in his speech commended the doggedness and development-focused leadership of President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan in driving the Agric transformation agenda.
The agricultural transformation agenda has added 780 billion naira to the economy within the last 3 years. And our aggressive approach to ensure that we process and add value to all our crops is beginning to open up new income streams for our farmers. A good example is the case of cassava. Today, we have turned cassava into gold for our farmers. We have come a long way since Mr. President launched the composite flour cassava bread in the Federal Executive Council over 2 years ago. He made a bold statement that Nigeria will secure the livelihoods of our farmers and partially substitute imported wheat with cassava, a crop for which Nigeria is ranked #1 in the world for production. He quickly followed it up with an announcement and approval of a Cassava Bread Fund, which you've heard about today, to support farmers and small and medium-sized enterprises, including master bakers, processors, all along the cassava bread value chain. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered to launch the first commercial 10% composite cassava flour product from Nigeria's #1 and Nigeria's #2 flour millers, the Flour Mills of Nigeria and the Honeywell Group. And to commission equipment that will enable our bakers to raise the bar of inclusion to 20%. Before our very eyes, we are witnessing the fulfillment of Mr. President's vision and courageous pronouncement and the fruits of his support.
Just before the official commissioning of the cassava composite flour of Honeywell Group and Flour Mills of Nigeria, the minister gave an inspiring remarks to encourage the cassava farmers, processors, flour millers, and bakers present at the event.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria is rising. We will create wealth for our farmers. We will change the face of our rural areas. Our vast farmlands will be covered by thousands and thousands of hectares of prime cassava fields. Our unemployed youth will operate tractors, planters, and harvesters on our cassava fields in this brave new world of cassava as a food and modern industrial raw material. Nigeria's high-quality cassava flour, cassava starch, sweetener, flour exports will be known all around the world. Charity has begun at home. And Nigeria, the largest processor of cassava in the world, is now taking its rightful place to become the largest processor of cassava in the world. It now gives me absolutely great pleasure, on behalf of Mr. President, to launch the composite cassava wheat flour, a 10% cassava flour by the Flour Mills of Nigeria and the Honeywell's Group, and to present to the master bakers, my really hard-working master bakers, their baking equipment, fully funded by the Cassava Bread Fund, and we are going to go for more as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let all the nooks and corners of Nigeria eat cassava bread and confections. As you use the composite flour made by these two largest flour millers to bake delicious bread and delicious confections. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is a great day for us, and God bless you all.
The glory of God, we now launch it, and for the benefit of Nigerians. Thank you very much.
The stakeholders that included the MD of BOI, who was represented by the bank's zonal manager, North Central Zone, Mrs. Adebisi Ajayi, representatives of Bank of Agriculture, Chairman of Honeywell Group, Oba Otudeko, MD of flour mills, cassava farmers, millers, and master bakers delivered their goodwill messages.
On behalf of the Board of Bank of Industry, the management and the staff congratulate the Honorable Minister, the staff of Agric, and everyone present here, particularly the baker. It's an honor to be in this collaboration. The bank has put all its effort together to make sure it will not fail. And we will not fail you. And we promise that we will make sure there is success out of this program. Thank you.
I want to say that from records of the Food and Agriculture Organization, it is believed that there is enough food to take care of the over 7 billion population of the world. But the problem is how to explore the necessary avenues that this food is put on the table of every citizen of the world. And in Nigeria, having the minister that himself is an expert in this field, we are not having any difficulty in ensuring that this objective is achieved. So we are very, very happy. On behalf of the standing committees, or the standing committee of the Senate on Agriculture, I want to assure the minister of our willingness to cooperate, to ensure a partnership that will work, an effectual partnership through legislative intervention that will ensure that all the goals set for achieving set objectives in the transformation agenda is brought to bear. And on this note, I want to congratulate all the bakers of cassava and assure them that they will be having new entrants as bakers too, including myself. Thank you very much.
We are very grateful to the Honorable Minister to include us, to allow us to participate in this noble initiative in playing our role as the financial organization that is providing support for the production of cassava under the initiative. So I'm happy to announce that already the Bank of Agriculture had earlier financed, I would say in collaboration with the NCGA, had provided about 1.1 billion naira to farmers who are producing on about 8,000 hectares of cassava. from about 12 months ago, a lot of which should now be on stream so that Nikapma can be buying from these people before the next batch of cassava will come on stream. Thank you very much. I would like to wish the Honorable Minister continued success in all his endeavors going forward. Thank you.
It is an opportunity for us to actually create jobs, to empower our rural communities, to galvanize this community and bring life into the community. That is the fundamental responsibility of governance. And what am I saying here? An importation of 635 billion. And now we have an opportunity to save 10%, 20%, 120 billion savings. I think it is something to celebrate. This can only be possible through a visionary leadership, who is our minister. But it's not just a visionary leadership, it's also a courageous one that also has the milk of human understanding, because he gave us a first push, almost like a blow. We retreated, we came back to him, we embraced, and here we are today, we are cooperating. So what I'm saying here is, through collaboration, we now have a possibility to save 120 billion, to actually demonstrate that Nigerians can feed themselves. Because when we have food security, then I like to believe that if we have fed ourselves, 50% of our problem is over. Mr. Minister, I want to congratulate you. I am so happy that we can now be talking as friends, because when you first came, you are not our friend. But collectively and together, we can make Nigeria great.
What can Nigerians do without cassava? Therefore, what we are witnessing today is an epoch in the development of cassava, adding value to cassava, and ensuring that we create wealth, provide jobs for people, and also ensure food security for the country. I want to express our profound gratitude to the team that worked tirelessly with all stakeholders, to develop a cassava policy that is to govern our engagement in the industry. Other stakeholders and officials of the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development for their support and encouragement as demonstrated in all the sessions.
In Nigerian society, for us to get this far and get this goal is nearly impossible. So, but we are getting there. So we, on our part as farmers, we knew this and we are ready to combat it and forcefully, and then God give us to do. I want to tell you that as of today, we have planted 32,000 hectares of cassava. So we give this credit to God, who has brought the solution man to us. So all the cassava farmers, even all the Nigerian farmers, are seriously behind our honorable minister. And we pray for you that you will continue in resounding success and successes and successes and successes in Jesus' name.
Nigeria deserves better. You owe it to yourselves. We owe it to ourselves. The cassava industry in Thailand is valued at $5 billion US dollars a year. That's 800 billion naira a year. We can do better than that. And today is the first step, in my mind, along the path that will, God willing in my time, but if not, after I've left this planet, that will have an industry in Nigeria that is bigger, worth more than 800 billion naira a year. We can do it. I wish you all success. Thanks to everybody. The thanks, I repeat all the thanks that everybody has given and the good wishes. From Thai Farm at Ososa, well done, keep it up. Thank you.
Today, the master bakers are so happy because a lot of government have come and gone in this country. No government have recognized master bakers in this country. I want to tell you, Honorable Minister, sir, the Bank of Industry is working very hard. They are trying. They are managing the fund very well. That is why they have been able to finance and McAdams, bakery equipment, Petroc, and Setoriva. These people are suppliers, and this people have supplied as much as we have included money. As I'm talking to you now, 171 master bakers have been approved to benefit for this equipment. And as of today, verifiable, about 97 master bakers, the equipment is in their factories. Master bakers, we are promising you one thing. Before long, Nigerians will see the benefit of cassava bread. And we must make sure that cassava bread comes to stay.
Thereafter, the elated minister handed over the baking equipment to the beneficiaries who came in from all over the country.
This is a spiral mixer, and there are rotary ovens, the ones that are brought outside the country and those that are made locally, all bought from the Cassava Bread Fund approved by Mr. President. So therefore, with glory to God, we commissioned this for making flour that is made from composite flour from Nigeria and also wheat flour for cassava bread and cassava confectioners all across the country, to the glory of God and for the health and benefits of our people. Congratulations.
In this concluding segment of the program, we're bringing you the interviews with equipment suppliers, the chairman of Honeywell Group, whose organization is a major player in the high-quality cassava production business. Do stay tuned.
What you have witnessed today is actually a result of collaboration. I'm speaking also to the fact that it's not just about Honeywell. Definitely the Golden Penny Group, Flour Mills of Nigeria and ourselves, we made investments. And I'm sure that flour millers would also come in, which in effect means that if we were spending 685 billion to import wheat, it means that an ability to use 10% wheat, cassava introduction into the wheat flour actually will save the nation 68 billion per annum. So if we are able to get up to 20%, we'll be saving the nation about 130 billion per annum. So we've taken what I look as a giant step.
The cost savings in the next 5 years would be, I mean, it will be billions, if not even trillions. So, I mean, the cost savings for the country alone is, I mean, it would be unbelievable in the next 5 years.
Wow, we're on the home stretch of the program. How time flies, especially when we're showcasing the impressive achievements of those benefiting from the collaboration between BOI and its leading development partners, especially the Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development. Strong indications are that arising from this partnership, Nigeria's journey to attaining self-sufficiency in food production will be shorter than most would imagine. As it has been indicated by the Agric Minister at several fora, Nigeria's food import bill has been on a sharp decline in recent times. This has resulted in substantial savings on the foreign exchange expended on food imports. And as we always converse on this program, if you are a genuine entrepreneur with a potentially bankable investment proposal, please contact the nearest BOI office to you or visit our website. Working together, we can launch our beloved country, Nigeria, into the League of Industrialized Nations. Join us again next week when we highlight other laudable initiatives designed to transform Nigeria's industrial sector. I am Hadiza Olaosebikan. Bye for now.